Right, hello, my darlings. Back with a very small little haul of treasure hunting to share with you. I'll start now with the books, a couple of secondhand finds, and a couple of newer sort of bargain store finds. So wait for that one. Found this one in local shop where, well, all four of these were a pound, or 25 pence. Four for a pound in this particular shop. So there's a steampunk one here that's got some photographs, but some illustrated bits in it as well. I've not done like a proper steampunk before. I like the style, so this is definitely going on my sort of bookcase of themed books that I want to consider. So, like, some of these are from movies. I wouldn't use those. But some of the other ones are definitely old-fashioned type graphics. Now, that reminds me of Monty Python. Monty Python's Flying Circus. But yeah, definitely usable images. They're a little bit glossy, but that's okay. So, for 25 pence, yes, please. Two more Alice's. I keep coming across Alice things. And I know I've got a Stamperia Alice papers. These are a bit different, the illustrations in here. And of course, this allows snippets of text from the book as well. So, yes, please. This I've not even opened yet. So let's have a look. Alice's Pop-Up Theatre book. It's been knotted shut, so I couldn't sort of have a look in the shop. But for 25 pence, I don't care. Come on. Nearly. There we go. Let's have a look. What's inside this thing? Ooh, wow. Okay. What am I looking at here? Am I on camera? Stand it up. Oh, it's got... Oh, there's lots inside here. Okay, hold on a minute. There's a stage of some kind that definitely opens, but that's a book back there. Or that says open me on that side. I hope I'm on camera. That says open me, and that says open me too. Or do you have to... The stage is damaged a bit here. The book in the back must be backdrops, so you must have to deploy the whole stage in order to open them. So let's open the stage. That's definitely been damaged. That's come off from somewhere. Lift here gently to insert your... Oh, that must be like for your puppeteer. That's damaged, but that's fine. So if I stand this up, am I on camera? That opens up. That bit opens up, but there's nothing in there. There's nothing in that flap. Camera's trying to focus now. Insert pages here. How peculiar. So, oh, I see. If you open the stage completely, then this is your backdrops. Ooh, interesting. So I've turned that page in the back, and I've ended up with that scene. See if I can do it from this angle. If I turn it from that side, you get that angle. That's so cool. How can I use this? And how can I make it perhaps a little bit darker? I'd love to do a dark Alice. It's always time for tea. That's really, really cool. I have no idea. This has been played with and loved by someone. Oh, look at the hedgerows. Look at the hedge maze. That's so cool. I've always been fascinated by the pop-up stuff. Oh, there we go. And you got your cat at the top. And I think there's one more. Can I see? Can't really see from my angle. That's really, really cool. Let's close these up. And that side says open me to. Are there any oh, there's one prop left. Oh no. Oh, there are some characters tucked down in there. Oh, they're double-sided as well. That's not focusing, is it? These characters are double-sided. So I'm assuming those then get slid into that to be used to put on the show. So let's pop all these back in. I don't know what else is in there, but we'll explore that more. I don't want to damage them. Put those back in. Will that fit in there? No, too long. Right. How do I fold it up? There we go. Collapse that back down. Pop that back in there. And yes, tie that shut for sure. So this can go away. Oh, this has got the creative juices flowing now. How can I adapt that to a junk journal? We shall see. Last book I had for that pound is hurts my eyeballs. But I got it anyway. I'm so fascinated. It's called Optics by Sir Isaac Newton. On reflections, refractions, inflections, and colors of light. So as you can see on the cover, you've got this holographic thing going on, and I've got lots of lighting here in my craft room focused on this mat. And this is a sort of crazy thing happening because my angle, all I see is silver. But with all these lights hitting it, you've got these colors. But the trippy thing was, it's a super thick, hardcore book. But the book has got these, like, different hues of color going through it. But not on the page. The pages are white. But you've got these color bands going here. So, of course, this one is black. But if you go forward, and it is a proper, can you see there? It's a proper bound book. So, whether I keep it or alter it as an altered book, I don't know. But watch this. The pages inside, it's not even been cracked properly. You can see it here on the spine. Can you see that rainbow of colors there? Those are through the pages, all through the book, but only through the center. So I've got purple, I'm going into some pinks, reds, and then flipping the other way, you've got that sort of hue is only showing up in the center. So I had to make it up for a pound. So I thought, why not? We'll see. Who knows? Interesting. So, secondhand, I've had a few stamps. These were 4 for a pound. No, they were 50 pence each. 50 pence each in a box in one of the charity shops. So that's like a floral with a butterfly in it. All of this extra plastic. There's one, it says cash summary, the Victorian Tea Company, but it's like teacups. So that one. This one is tags and stamps with florals on them. They can go in my collection. And this one is more, again, more plastic. Those are more botanicals. So I'm quite liking that. These are really useful for master boards. So happy with that. Other secondhand finds. This thing I paid £1 for, but I didn't know what it was until I got it home, because all I could see when I bought it was Hasbro. So it's a keychain with a box and a rubber band on it. And turns out when I got it home, it's a miniature Monopoly game. How is that for sort of karma? I just done a Monopoly game. It's a miniature board with miniature cards and miniature money. Now, I know I asked in the other video, anybody out there do anything with Monopoly money? And if so, you know, how can I repurpose it? So, yes, it was £1, but we'll see. But it's got miniature game pieces in it, miniature dice. So it can go into the Fallout box for now as inspiration for later. So, and then not much here. I had 2 of these. I don't think they were very expensive. I think they charged me 50 pence a piece. But they're quite thick cushion covers. They've got a zipper on the back. So all of this can be trimmed off. And all of that beadwork can be saved and cut up. Or kept to be used as part of a cover. So I'm thinking a dark boho, or, yeah. So, no, for £1, yes, they can come and join my others in my stash. And this one was £1, and it's just a sort of embroidered placemat. But for that £1, I've got 4 of these gorgeous embroidered roses. So, yeah. So there's one there, and then 2 more on the other side. So for £1, I'll definitely get my money's worth out of that one. It needs a bit of a press. It's a bit crumpled. So, the other ones, let me pop these over here a minute. And I had these. I've already opened one of these. Where's it gone? It's here. Yes. So I had, if you're in the UK, in Home Bargains at the moment, I'm finding these in the shoelace section. And they're leather boot laces. But they're proper real leather. Very, very strong. And because they're boot laces, it's 72 inches, which is 182 centimeters. So, yeah, you're getting a lot in there of leather cord for 49 pence. So, come on. Yes, it can come and live with me. Shop Boys. I went into Boys, and they had in the haberdashery section a spool called hat elastic. And I pulled it down and have a look. And it's proper round elastic, but with a really good size weight to it, or circumference to it. So this is like the perfect thickness for removable binding. So pulled it down and had a look. 45p a meter. So I was like, yes, please. So I bought 10 meters. So this is enough to last me years, really. So, but it's difficult to find. Sorry, I'm crinkling now. I find it difficult to find the round elastic in that thickness. You get strong elastic, but it's all flat elastic, which doesn't work well for binding. So the other one was the craft shop here, Cut and Scroll. I've saved her card this time because I think she does custom orders. So I've had some laser cut gears and some laser cut mushrooms. So £1.20 each from a local maker. Happy with that. In Lidl's recently, I found these Uhu pens, and I've never seen these before. So let's open one. So I've used like try it again, Faith. Uhu stick. I've used the liquid Uhu, but I've never seen the pins before. So, hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, sorry about that, darlings. Right, so the pins. I've never seen one. So I don't know what the nibs are like on them. Oh, they're flat. That's weird. See if I can get this to focus. Come on. Camera. Maybe. Yeah, the end of it is like flat. Oh. Let's see on the test. Oh. Right. Cap on. Can you see that sort of, it's just left a sort of flat, wet streak down one side. So not a narrow tip, a flat edge. So I don't know how I feel about that. I bought 3 packs. They weren't that expensive. And Uhu is very strong glue. But again, it's just giving you that. Where's my bag gone? See if I can get something contrast behind that, maybe. It's just giving you that sort of focus. It's angled slightly, and it's just a little flat square. Well, we'll play with them and see. Not something I've ever seen before. So I ended up with those. Those can go away. And the last one I found, actually I didn't find it, my son found it. One of his little geeky, nerdy shops that deals in comics and manga and things like that. I found Nuka-Cola bottle caps. So they're spent bottle caps from Nuka-Colas. So any of you out there that know what I'm talking about, these are gold for the Fallout journal that will eventually happen. So that's all from me for this one. So I've got a a little bit of odds and ends. I've had some surprises with this Alice one for sure. Some unknowns like the Isaac Newton one, and a bit of fabric and stamps to play with. So, from me, my darlings, I will see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.